This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
All right, we've just been told
everyone.
it is go for the pod. All right. Is that right, Harry? Go for the pod?
We've got to go ahead for the pod.
Okay, great.
we
Thank
are
you.
go.
Thank you, Control Tower.
We
Great
talked
light.
supply and demand this morning. You're going to hear an amazing story from a guy named Owen who has capitalised big time.
We catch up with our mate Tommy Sheridan, who's our on-the-spot reporter over at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, talking about the Super Bowl, now that the City Chiefs have won
Oh, yes, Nath.
and Taylor Swift has won the Grammys and they're together, that, of course, is going to win Joe Biden the election. According to conspiracy theorists. We don't want to talk to conspiracy theorists. We speak to people and friends and family of conspiracy theorists, and some of the stuff that they believe is whacked
Next
out.
level.
Hey, I'm Taylor Swift. Hey. Nathan, Nat and Sean on Nova, Taylor's version.
Oh, yes, it's 6:05, Nathan, Nat and Sean. It is the 13th of February, and 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number.
right.
Oh, my
So
God.
today is Nova Taylor's version.
Okay, she'd be so happy.
Well, she won the Super Bowl.
She single-handedly did it.
To be honest, if it was really Taylor's version, the show should have been changed to Taylor, Taylor and Taylor.
Taylor. Okay.
I'll be Taylor.
I'll be Taylor.
Oh, you have to be Taylor.
Do
what a
am I a
loser.
Taylor?
What an idiot.
Jeez.
Wow. That's not good.
Oh, man.
So, Super Bowl.
It was on, wasn't it, for young and old yesterday.
Longest
Went
ever.
into overtime. But, yeah, we were wondering during the match how many times she would get shown, obviously,
Yeah.
Taylor. It wasn't too many when the game itself was happening.
Yeah, that's
It was
true.
all in between, Nate. So half-time,
Yes.
after the game.
Which is really great because that sort of, that
everyone's
eases
happy.
the pain for the people that
Definitely.
they hate. you know?
Definitely.
But it's not her fault she's being shown.
No, not at all. Not
You
at all.
know?
She's
No, I
allowed
think
to
they
barrack
did a
for
really
a
great job.
boyfriend. Yeah.
Can I say something, though? I was
Say it.
really surprised. So there were so many stars there, right?
Yep.
And Taylor Swift was in that box that Travis Kelce had bought, and it was $2.3 million or something
Yeah,
like that for
yeah.
that box. Elon Musk wasn't in a box.
No.
But what was
Elon
he
Musk
seeking
is a
But is that
multi-billionaire.
because he doesn't have any friends?
I don't
Which is
know,
him
but you
sitting
know
in a
what
box
I
on
mean?
his own.
Looking at money in there, the most money out of those celebrities was Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
And he was just sitting in the chairs out with everyone.
But it might have been an area. So if you go to Optus Stadium,
Yeah.
there's the boxes, but then there's the President's Room or the Championship Room that the Eagles have, and they are. So you sit outside.
Premium
Yes.
feasting.
Yeah.
But
And that is like the A-grade spot compared to being in a box, which is just by yourself.
But the boxes, it's something about the box. It shows,
Well, it's the privacy no one else can.
Yes,
and Paul
Matt.
McCartney drops by.
He is
No,
worth,
no,
Elon Musk
that.
is worth $3.31 billion.
Yeah,
He
and-
could buy that stadium, could he?
$3.31 billion.
Could he buy that stadium?
I think it was 5 to 6 billion. Is he only worth? No, he's got to be worth more than that.
No, yeah, US $2.16 billion.
Is that all?
Well, yeah, I googled it last night, and the internet's never lying.
Tay Tay's only worth $1.1 billion, so she's the.
Mate, Andrew Forrest
The
would buy
pauper.
that guy 30 times over.
Yeah. How about that?
Oh my God! No, I think he's worth more
Don't
than that.
don't get started on Gina.
Stop
Check
having
it out
got-
again. Can you do that?
Elon Musk net worth. All right, let's have a look.
201 billion.
201 billion. No,
I thought the maths was out.
Oh, I missed the zero.
Fair enough.
I didn't
two
do
of
maths from
Fair
year 10
enough.
onwards, so.
All right, well, this
I often do that when
billionaire
I look
is.
at my
Well, he could
accounts.
buy the stadium.
He could. 100%.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast. Love letters. I love you.
The West Australians' Book of Love is back. Surprise a loved one this V-Day with a romantic message in the newspaper.
Thanks to our friends from the West Australian, we've got a $500 Crown voucher to give away right now.
How good's that? We're about to read a love letter from a secret admirer to a celebrity.
No, it's a bit rude of us, actually. You just got to guess who the celebrity is. G'day, Miller.
Hello.
Hey,
Miller.
Love your name, Miller. It's the best. Well done.
Thank you.
No worries.
Now, Miller, where you're going to hear part of the love letter. It's your job to listen very carefully and then tell us who the celebrity is. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Hey, you. I've always wanted someone like you, but you were never a possibility until now. I feel as though fate has stepped in. I'm single, you're newly single. Could this be the beginning of us? I I think we should hook up.
Oh, Miller, who do you think it is? Quick. Time's up, Miller.
Time's
sorry.
up,
It
Miller.
was not
Sorry.
aisle.
Tough one.
Karen's in Safety Bay. Morning, Kaz.
Morning.
Okay.
Hi, Kaz.
Karen.
All right, you've got to find the clues within the love letter. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here's your bit.
Everybody knows you as a triple threat, but there's nothing threatening about you. Although you definitely have your claws in me, but I don't mind at all.
All right, Karen. Who's the celebrity?
I don't think I know either.
Oh.
Plenty of clues been given out, no?
Yeah.
So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clues.
Naomi, maybe you've got a better shot at it. Hello.
Hello.
I know.
Hi.
Naomi. All right.
You get a bit more, Naomi, actually. Take a listen.
I cannot believe that you actually used to live here in Perth, my hometown. That little fact was a whopper to say the least. Gave me full body chills down my head, back, toe, knee, everywhere. What if we had met then?
Oh, yes. Naomi, who is the celebrity?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Are you kidding me? You must leave Perth now.
How'd you go,
There
There
no?
was another 1, 2, 3 clues in that bit.
It's a big...
Penny's in Morley. Morning, Pen.
Hi.
Hi,
Hey, Pen.
Penny.
Trying to figure out who is the object of this love letter, which celebrity. Okay, there's more. Have a listen.
I know you have 2 beautiful children with your ex. Man, that must be tough. You seem like an amazing dad. Perhaps another little lady or chappie could be in your future or our future.
Oh, she's very giggly, this girl.
She is.
Okay, who's the celebrity?
All I can think is Zoe Ventura, but that's not it.
Who's that?
Zoe Ventura.
Not Zoe Ventura.
Oh,
No.
no.
Or Ace Ventura.
I think we can safely say, everybody, this is a man.
Yeah.
It does say that.
Chris, hello. Chris.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, everybody. All right, listen to the next bit of the love letter so you can figure out who it's written for.
Now for the big swing. When you're back in Australia, my place, dinner, I'll cook. Get out my favourite pan. Maybe fry you some swordfish or steak.
What do you reckon, Chris? Who is it?
Hugh Jackman.
You've won $500
Well done,
to
Chris.
spend at Crown from the West Australian. Well done, Chris.
Thank you very much, guys. That'll come in handy.
Well done.
Big
There were
time.
clues
buddy.
aplenty in there.
Yeah, someone like you, one of his first films, newly single, of course, broke up with Deb. Hook, he
was
played
it.
Hook in Pan. He's a triple threat. Claws, Wolverine. He used to live here in Perth. Whopper was actually the...
That's where he went.
Yep,
Yes.
yep, went to study.
Toe and knee.
is Tony Award. 2 kids with your ex-man.
Ex-man.
Chappie was that movie with the robot.
Australia, he was in that
Australia.
movie.
Pan, when you're frying with the favourite pan, that's the movie that he was in. He played Hook. and
Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah,
Like
not a great
Swordfish.
movie.
What gave it away to you, Chris? What got you over the line?
The triple threat and then the clue to swordfish.
Yeah.
That's how it's
Chris,
done. Well
you're
done,
amazing.
Chris.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Sean's enjoying it
favourite
so
number.
much his brain nearly exploded just
Sean.
then during the news. So, Sean, what happened? You were trying to stifle a
Play-by-play.
sneeze.
Yeah, absolutely, but it was coming.
Did you hear what happened to yourself outside of your own body? Do you want to hear what we heard?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Dollars. That is an extreme amount. Changing attack now. Excuse me. Cricket is coming. I had to sneeze. Unbelievable. Thank you. I heard it, cricket now. The money that got me.
Sam thought you had a stroke.
It was coming. I couldn't do anything about it.
That was
Happily you
before he
did it.
got to work.
Yeah.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Well, it's one of Australia's best imports.
Exports.
Exports, sorry. Yeah. There you go.
Bluey.
Causing a bit of a stir at Bunnings, though.
People
Oh.
have lost their minds.
So there's the Hammer Barn episode that was quite huge on Bluey, and then Bunnings changed the facade to Hammer Barn, and then had some exclusive Bluey products, which including some Bluey-themed gnomes for the garden.
Yeah, garden gnomes, yeah.
So they've been sold out. People went like mental
Of course
and
they
bought
did.
them. And of course, when somebody wants something, people see that as an opportunity to make money, and they go and buy some extra sets, and then they sell them on eBay, which is what's happened for some extraordinary prices. One seller from Churchlands, who declined to comment, managed to get their hands on 9 set of gnomes, selling them for a starting price of $3.99 each.
Fantastic.
Yep. Since
What was the recommended retail price?
So since they've sold all their sets, they've sold all of them, and one of the sets actually sold for $425. So they are $19 each, and there are 4 gnomes, I believe.
Yep.
So basically,
$76.
Yep. So from each set
Nice
that was
markup.
sold, it's $323 profit. So all up with the profit plus the one they sold for $50 extra, $2,958 profit.
Easy money.
Whoa, how good. Outstanding.
So they are just profiteering off the fact that they're super popular, but it's not an item of survival.
No, it's not.
So this is the thing. People are going really angry. Like, people are not happy. One guy said, people that do this suck. Another one says, people can't be serious, can they? This is absolute criminal. This is my favourite. We missed out on gnomes, and my 2-year-old was so disappointed. Then found these online. Hope the adult feels good about trying to make an extra $1. The adult that's making an extra $1 is worried about the extra $1 they're making. They don't care about your kids.
Also, your kids
because
too.
they got there before you did.
Your kids too. It doesn't know what's going on.
Yes.
It can't even wipe its own butt. It's not disappointed about missing out on a hammer barn gnome unless you tell it it's disappointed about missing out on a hammer barn gnome.
It's supply and demand.
We had the same thing with the energy drink that was over here.
Oh, yeah, the Prime.
The Prime,
Yes.
when everyone went ballistic. You know, the mums were getting down the shops before the supermarket actually opened to get hold of their Prime. People were selling it for big time.
Now it's everywhere.
Yeah, now it's
there's Primes everywhere.
It's
Nobody-
a moment
nobody
in
ever
time.
blinks at it.
And if you can be Johnny on the spot, why not?
Yes, when
I
it's
don't
not,
have a problem.
Like and we were talking about it earlier this morning. It was an issue when it was toilet paper because everybody needs toilet paper and hoarding toilet paper. That was an issue.
Yeah.
Hoarding gnomes, not an issue. We don't need gnomes to survive.
There are more going to be expected to be available at WA's Cannington store only there. So there are some
that's
coming up.
That's the only one that's been converted to a hammer barn. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't know. I don't have any ill feelings towards people that can make a lot of money off something that someone else wants. And I'm not just talking about stuff that you buy on sale. I've never been in a situation where I have something, someone really wants it, therefore I could get an amazing price for it.
No,
have you?
No, never.
I don't think I've ever had anything of worth at all.
No.
No, that sounds right.
I know Pokemon were one of those things. When any of those cards came out, people were just like, yeah beauty, you've got them.
Yeah,
and
but
then
say if you've got something rare that you found, you know, like at a junkyard, and then suddenly chuck it on eBay, and then then someone out there for some reason wants that thing, and they will pay through the nose for it. God, that must be fun.
We don't have the follow through. We
don't
would
have
get
the
the
follow
thing
through,
and then
Natalie.
just put it in the shed and think.
I've got a brand new dishwasher in my storeroom. AEG, brand new, never been used, just sitting there. It'll sit there forever.
Yes, Brian.
It'll sit there forever because I can't foresee how I could sell it.
Well, it's impossible. It's not like there's any online platforms at all.
And then say somehow it found herself online, then I'd have to go down and get it out.
And then someone would have to come and look at it. No, that's the worst.
How's this? We want to speak to people about the situation where you had something, someone else wanted it or needed it. We want to know how much you end up selling it for.
It's the economic principle of
Anything at
supply
all.
and demand, isn't it? Ellie, you're about to be a parent. Would you be upset if somebody else bought all the Bluey garden gnomes and then your baby couldn't have one, and so then you have to pay $500 online? Would you be okay with that?
Okay, if you're paying $500 online for something Bluey themed, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, that could literally go towards anything else for your baby.
I know. What makes it so important that you must have those gnomes?
And you're prepared to pay $500
It's
for it.
insane, isn't it? Yeah. And then when you can't get them, be angry at the people that got them.
Let's talk to Owen in Butler. Hello, Owen.
Hi, how's it going?
Good,
Good, buddy. Now, we are talking about when there's a supply and demand issue, and turns out you've got the supply and there's a demand for it, and that means you can sell it at an inflated price. What happened?
So I have been restoring, vintage old cars, mainly old Holden, for years.
Yep.
And when I first started, I started on an old Holden Tirana. Everyone knows, most people know Tiranas.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how much they'd become. I paid, $800 for it. Spent $7.5
How
grand.
much? $800.
Yeah.
$800.
Yep.
On an XLR Tirana. They're worth
Yes.
squillions now. And I didn't realise it'd become, so expensive. I chucked it out front for sale for 10 grand, negotiable. End up with two guys squabbling on the front lawn. Massive bid war. One guy opened up his phone, checked his bank account, went $54,000 right now. The other guy just threw his hands up in the air, said a few choice words, hopped in the car and took off like a, bad trout. I went, mate, I said, if you've got the cash, go get it. She's yours.
And he had the cash?
He handed me $5,000 cash, went up to the bank, came back, handed me the rest, and I was like, here's the keys. Signed it off. Have a nice day.
Oh, my God, yes! Oh, and did you go inside and then actually Google how much that car could have been worth? Because it sounds like he thought he got a bargain.
So at the time, they were worth around about 20 to 30 grand because they just started coming up in price.
Yes.
Looking at it now, it'd probably be worth a lot more.
Yeah, but he foresaw. This is these people like you got a great profit, but he could see where this was going. And how much it was going to be worth.
He's not losing money on it either.
So he knew it was an investment.
In saying that, though, at the time I had 3 SLR Tiranas, 4 HQ 100 and 2 HQ panel vans. So to me, it was just another car.
But Owen, when you put $10,000 on it, how did you know? So the 2 guys turned up, but if the first guy gets there and he goes, $8,000, you would have sold.
Yeah, I would have sold because at the time, I was a teenager. I didn't really know what they were worth. Gumtree wasn't a thing. Facebook Marketplace wasn't a thing. It was just what was selling locally. Talking down to the old boys in the pub. That's the way it was back then.
Hey, Owen, how many kilometres did you do?
What do you mean?
How many Ks were on the clock around?
On the clock.
Well, I rebuilt the engine, so it would have been a fresh build.
Oh,
so
okay.
it only had about 500-600 Ks.
Because there's an original one that we're looking at now that Harry just pulled up. Harry?
It only has 30,000.
Less than 30K, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, less than 30K.
Less than 30,000.
But that's $425,000.
Yeah.
Well, the most original one I currently have has 56,000 on the clock, and that got that's been currently insured for $256,000.
Okay, sorry, I need to spend 2 days talking to you. So, why haven't you sold it? Are you keeping it because the profit's getting more and more? Because it sounds like you've got a few gold mines there.
So that one belongs to my mum. She got that when she was 21 years old.
Yeah.
One
lady owner.
Old duck didn't want it. Her husband passed away. It was too big to drive. She had a Dado. Mum asked how much she wanted for it. She said 4 ton of wood. Again, it was the 70s. So Mum was like, sure. And it survived the fires. It survived the divorce. It survived everything before me. And Mum always said to me, until the day I die, this car will never leave. And to this day, it's never been sold.
Yeah.
I got another one after I sold that first one and did it up, and that became my project car.
Yeah.
So I've kept that, same as my dad's first HQ 1-tonner Kingswood.
Those ones that you've picked up,
the cars you keep.
Did you just those ones that you picked up personally? Did you pick them up for bugger all on, and you added the value?
So I used to drive around finding them in old farms that have just been left behind, or.
One of the pickers.
I've never paid anything more than $500 for one.
Oh my God! That's what you call a bargain.
How much wood was it? 4 ton of wood.
That's insane.
That's great. I don't know how much a ton of wood is, but that's a bargain.
4 ton of wood.
A few $100.
Yeah. How good's that?
Amazing.
Fantastic.
So
So you got to remember, back in the 70s, these cars weren't selling for $3,000.
No.
Yeah.
Someone that can't get hold of wood, that can't split wood, that can't ring up wood. 4 ton of wood, that's 2 years.
That was a lot. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and where are all your cars currently?
Don't tell him.
All on the same property? Do you have them knocked away? What's the deal?
So I have some back down home in Tassie, locked in a shed, under lock and key. The rest of them up here in WA with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what I do. I find old cars, I do them up. Sometimes I sell them. Sometimes get them for a bit. My current daily is an 86 LTD.
Yeah.
Ford LTD. I brought that $500 from a deceased auction.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much it was worth, and looking at them when they get sold.
Yeah.
The shed.
Yeah.
Not on the road. I'm like, well, it's nice to drive.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Spoil your loved one at Rosendorff Diamond Jewelers with a huge discount on a 2-carat diamond tennis bracelet in 18 karat gold.
All right, here we go. Time to play Ring Fingers. Someone's about to get themselves into Friday's draw to win that Rosendorff cushion cut diamond halo ring with a total of 1.1 carats valued at $15,000.
I tell you what, ever since starting this competition, the first thing I look at in people is their fingers,
Yes.
Sean.
It becomes
Their ringless bare fingers.
Oh.
Let's go to Tara and see if she's got any rings on her fingers. Good morning, Tara.
Hello.
Hi, Tara. Talk to us about your current ring.
I don't have one.
Oh,
She's a ringless. She's a ringless.
How embarrassing.
right.
These are the people you're talking about,
I
no?
told you,
right to
Sean.
win a ring.
She's
Okay.
too embarrassed to go outside. People will mock her.
Tara, in order to pick a finger, you need to answer a qualifying question. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
All right.
Okay, here we go. For full finger access, Tara. Which NFL team just won the 2024 Super Bowl?
Kansas City.
Yes, she knows
Kansas
it.
City.
Now
Massive.
you get to pick
a finger. Now you need to tell me which hand and which finger, thumbs on included. Tara?
Okay. Is it the right pinky?
the right pinky. Natalie, I'd like you to show the room your finger.
There is no ring on it, just like you, Tara.
Tara.
No rings on that finger, I'm afraid.
Unlucky.
Sorry, Tara. Steve's in Joondalup. Morning, Steve.
How are we, guys?
Hi, Steve.
Hi,
Good, Steve.
Steve, talk to us about the ring situation in your household.
Oh, we're pretty boring. We just go with a plain wedding band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well.
It's boring, but it shows commitment, you know?
Yeah.
No
No,
fuss.
Steve.
No
No,
fuss.
Steve.
All right, mate, for full finger
Can't get it off,
access,
eh?
you need to answer this question correctly.
Here we go, Steve. Which common tool does Miley Cyrus continuously lick in her Wrecking Ball music video?
Well, I'm going to say hammer.
Yeah, we'll pay hammer.
Yeah, we'll pay.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
sledgehammer.
But we'll allow it.
Yes, she is
It is a
licking her
hammer.
hammer.
Okay, Steve, that means you get to pick
a finger.
Which one's it going to be, Steve?
I'm going to go with your left pointer.
Left
Pointer. Left pointer, Natalie, I'd like you to raise your hands and show us your phalanges.
Steve, there's no ring on my left pointer, I'm afraid, Steve.
Steve, well, it's
Hi,
still just that
Steve.
boring old wedding band in your house. Let's go to Tina and Coogee. Hey, teens.
Good morning.
Morning, Tina.
You need
All right,
this ring, don't you, Tina?
I'd like it. Yes.
Yes, it doesn't
All
need
right.
it.
I don't
but
know if
we
it's a
like it.
need, but I'd like it.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
there you
that's,
go.
I mean, you know.
Needs and wants. We
that
learned it
works.
at school.
Exactly. Now, Tina, in order to pick a finger, you need to answer this question correctly. Which popular children's toy lives in a Malibu dream house?
Oh, Barbie.
Of course,
Barbie. Barbie. I'm sure G.I. Joe spent some nights there.
And Ken, what about
Yes,
Ken?
Ken would've, Ken would've.
Tina, that means you can pick
a finger.
Which one's it going to be, teens?
I'll go the right middle finger, please.
The right
middle
finger. Natalie Locke.
She loves that one.
Show the room your finger.
Well, it's got RSI because I do use it a lot. No ring, I'm afraid, Tina. Sorry,
ring.
Tina. Right middle fingers out, everybody.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Maria.
Good, Maria. You got ring on every finger, do you?
Absolutely not. There is a baby's bum.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Okay. All right, Nath.
Here we go,
One
Maria.
question coming Maria's way.
For full finger access.
Hopefully.
Which popular stone fruit was the first fruit to be eaten on the moon?
Oh, come on.
A stone fruit.
Guess it's stone fruit.
Popular.
A peach?
Yes.
Hey, pull that out of you.
Don't you ever question what you can and can't do in this world?
All right, Maria. That means you can
Pick a finger.
I'm going to go with the right pointer.
The
right pointer, Natalie.
pointer. Natalie Locke is raising her hands right now to show everybody her finger.
It's naked, Maria. Nothing on the right pointer, I'm afraid.
So sorry.
Jeez.
I
Chop
know.
that one off my hand.
Okay. Over to Dave from Wellard. G'day, Dave.
Hang on, let's get Dave up.
Right there. Sorry.
Dave,
Righto, Dave.
hello.
Hey, Dave.
Hello?
Hey, Dave.
This is your opportunity, Dave. Just answer the question, then get a chance to pick. You ready?
Yep, why not?
Okay. Which car manufacturer released the models Cruise, Monaro, and Barina?
Holden.
Of course, Dave.
Yes,
All right, Dave. All
You
right.
get to
Pick
a finger.
Which fingers are going to be, Dave?
Left-hand ring finger.
Left ringy.
Ring finger.
The left ringy. Let's see if you've chosen the right finger.
No, you haven't.
Nah.
No,
Harry.
left ring finger.
What's your problem? Hey, Andrew.
Hi, how you going?
Good, Andrew.
Hey,
Who are you
buddy.
trying to win this ring for, Andrew?
My lovely wife, Caroline.
Ah, Andrew and Caroline, a true love story.
Oh, they're sitting in a tree, aren't they?
All right, Andrew, here is your question. What identity document is required to travel to different countries in the world?
Your passport.
Of course, it's your passport,
God,
Andrew.
no wonder she went with it.
Yeah, no.
I know, right?
No, you get to pick a finger.
Which one do you reckon, Andrew?
I'll do your left pinky.
Left pinky.
The left pinky. Well, there you go. Small finger, big impact, they say, Natalie Locke.
Famously.
Why don't you show us your finger?
Andrew? It's got a ring on it! You know,
He knows his fingers.
He does.
You're in Friday's draw, Andrew, to win this ring that I have on my pinky. A Rosendorff cushion cut diamond halo ring with a total of 1.1 carats, valued at $15K, Andrew.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Well played,
Done.
mate.
That's how it's done,
Destiny.
everybody.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back again. We'll be doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, we will indeed.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
How exciting for Taylor Swift and for Travis Kelce, for her to win big at the Grammys and then for him to win the Super Bowl. It's like it's been written in the stars or written by someone in the government.
Oh, because that has been the talk now. You brought it to our attention.
Mate, this has been happening for a while now. So there are conspiracy theorists out there that believe that the government has put Taylor and Travis together.
Yeah.
And that is so people will be influenced to vote for Biden because Taylor famously endorsed Biden last year.
Okay.
And the pinnacle of this whole plan was them winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. So
and
they're
this
together
will give
on
a
Super Bowl.
landslide of votes over to the Biden camp.
I mean, this would hold some water if they'd never won the Super Bowl before and she'd never won Grammys before.
Yep.
Yes.
Like that,
Yes.
then you would go, it's being orchestrated.
but
clearly they have.
No, but it's
Both
not
of
about
them.
that. It's about the fact that they were put together because of these reasons.
Yeah.
Because suddenly, you're getting all these sports fans and these Taylor fans to create together, and then you use them to win the election.
Once people have got this story in, they believe it.
Oh,
there is no changing their minds
My
here.
favourite thing is Joe Biden's camp has poured some petrol on the flames of this conspiracy theorist because just over the weekend after the Super Bowl win, he tweeted merely this, just like we drew it up. People are going off about this, though. They are saying that, it's literally saying the NFL is rigged at a minimum and that Taylor Swift is a CI psychopath. Now the Democratic Party has rigged and stolen the Super Bowl. You can't make this up. Well, you can because you have. Taylor Swift won the Super Bowl and she will win. She will win the election for President Biden. They are going off about this, and this is my
By
question.
they, you mean Trump supporters, obviously, because they're
They aren't sane people.
They're not sane people. No.
Two questions. Firstly, would you fake a relationship to save your country? Go. Would you?
No.
Would you enter in to save the country
from what?
From some evil? So you perceive there's some evil, like there's a Trump. There's a Trump coming to Australia. The only way to stop it, Natalie, is by you getting
Me personally.
You getting with who?
Well, Harley Reid, obviously, is the only answer because he's like the Messiah.
Who do you think Natalie getting with would stop everyone in their tracks? Grant Denyer. Shazzy and him break up.
Yeah.
You and Grant Denyer have to enter into relationships.
I don't know how you go with Grant, but that's
wouldn't
a
have to be a
rip-off.
sporting person for the analogy to work.
Well, it could be. Get
Well, you'd
yourself
just say
a
deal
She's
or no
obviously
deal.
not happy with Grant Denyer.
No, I would never be able to wear heels again.
But would you
Not
go
prepared to give up
into?
heels for Grant Denyer.
Would you go into a
No.
relationship? No. That's interesting.
But also, the fact like most governments can't organise anything.
Yeah.
You know
They
what I mean?
can't,
Like
they
we've
can't
said
get
that,
anything through.
And
Here's
do you
another
think
thing.
they could really orchestrate all of that?
No,
Not
Not in a
into
million
overtime.
years. Yeah, into overtime, exactly.
Second question.
Yes.
So it could be either someone you're dating or even merely a friend. you find out that one of your friends or someone you're dating believes in a conspiracy theory. Something as strange as this. Even the people that believe in the 5G towers.
Yes.
Doing something to the chips in your head. I can't remember what they're talking about. You've got the lizard people. You've got...
the whole scamdemic, you know.
Scamdemic.
Yeah.
Flat earthers. Flat earthers, they're out there. They're listening right now, and they think that we are stupid thinking it's a sphere. Would you be able to continue a relationship with one of these people? Honestly.
No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
Because it's just always hanging there. You bring it up, and because they believe wholeheartedly, they'll go you at the top of the
hat. And they bring it up all the time. And it's the other thing. And so you can't gloss over it because they're always talking about it.
My thing is, I would like to live a life where I'm like each their own, and if you believe it, no worries, but I think you're a great person. But every time you bring that person to a barbecue or something, you just know where it's going.
No.
They're like, who'd you bring here?
No.
We want to talk about this. We want to know if you have had someone in your life or if you know somebody that fully believes a conspiracy theory and you're like, oh my God.
You may be one of them.
Yes.
No, we don't want them. No.
Okay. We want the people adjacent to them.
We don't want the conspiracy theorists. We like the people where they have one in your life.
If you've been on a first date and then it came out that they were, a little bit like we never landed on the moon kind of business, and you're like, wait, what?
We did land on the moon, didn't we? I've got a couple of friends that don't believe we landed on the moon. I just spoke to them the other day. They don't believe it. We did, didn't we?
There was a show on that was trying to prove that we did.
Yeah, that debunked it.
Anyway.
Shadow or something.
We are talking about whether you know or knew somebody that believes in a conspiracy theory. Can we quickly get Harry and Sam over to the phone? Come over here, guys, because you blew me away. We have worked with you every day for so long. Talk to me about what you believe.
This is not even a conspiracy theory. The truth is that 9/11 was an inside job. The government was an inside job.
What's your evidence?
Well, obviously they were justifying the invasion of Afghanistan and Iraq. And I tell you what, there's so many scientific facts behind this.
Didn't they invade Iraq afterwards?
So they decided to sacrifice like 5,000 people.
Absolutely.
And
devastate.
I'm not talking. This. I mean, I can't say
the
this
World
is
Trade
a fact,
Center.
but the whole thing is so suspicious. When the plane hit the second tower, like, where was George Bush? He was reading to kids in kindergarten with camera crews on it. It was like the
that's
perfect
your evidence.
What are you talking about? You're always reading to kids with a camera crew.
No. The president. It was just suspicious.
You need to watch this documentary.
Have you both watched this documentary?
Tower 7.
Then I'm not watching
Watch
it.
Tower 7. The pre-read controlled demolition of Tower 7 is mind-blowing.
No.
There was just too much on the line for the States, to invade Iraq and Afghanistan. Like
covering up documents.
You don't know anything. That's so funny.
FBI building.
So now we can't respect them. That's what happens.
So far, our call is winning.
Let's chat to Elise. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
A bit puzzled, Elise.
Is there a conspiracy theorist in your life, Elise?
Oh, unfortunately, yes. Next to conspiracy theory in the dictionary is a photo of my brother.
Okay, exciting. So, how old is he right now? What is he?
51.
51, all right.
And what does he believe?
He believes that the world governments are trying to kill us all off with the COVID vaccine, that it contains the AIDS virus and all this other nonsense.
So now anyone that's been jabbed has AIDS?
Yeah, it's a death jab. We're going to die.
Righto. Okay.
More people died from COVID than died from the vaccine, but okay.
It's not even close, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Continue.
And where's your peer-reviewed articles? But anyway, let's not go there. That's another argument. He believes that he lives in Sydney, and he believes that the government come along and feed the clouds to make it rain. And every time they have an excessive amount of rain, it's because the government has been feeding the clouds.
Oh, so when there were all those floods...
Feeding.
So, so the floods over east, the government did that. Because...
To keep them... Why did they want to do that to the people?
Who knows? They're trying to kill everybody off.
But then there's no one left to govern. What would be the end result of that?
There is no logic to these arguments.
I know. How frustrating for you, Elise. And you're a family member. You can't cut them off.
No, the COVID thing, a lot of people were talking about that whilst the COVID situation was happening, and whatever. But
there is only one governing body that controls a cloud, and that is Apple.
That's right.
Well, you once got a phone call from the cloud,
I got a phone call from the cloud. I know.
Yeah. Wow, Elise. Good luck at family gatherings. That must be a bit of a challenge.
And you'll have blood related to him.
At least he lives in a different state.
Oh,
That's
I
the
love
saving
that.
grace.
Hey,
isn't it?
Tracy.
Hi, how you going?
Good, Trace.
Okay. Is there a conspiracy theorist in your life, Trace?
Yes, and he came from my womb.
He came from your womb.
Oh, so your child is a conspiracy theorist. What do they believe?
He's 7.
Yeah.
Well, he's 7.
Yep,
And
7.
he came to me at 7 when he was 6.5, and he said, Mum, I've got a question. I was like, oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Where do babies come from? No. Have you ever seen baby pigeons? And I was like, well, I haven't. No, why? Okay. I said, why? Well, I think you need to know. I said, what do I need to know? They're robots, Mum. Sent from the government.
Robot pigeons.
Spine us.
Because we've never seen a baby one.
Yeah?
Never seen a baby pigeon in the wild. It's because they're bred in captivity by breeders to spy on us and send back information from them.
Okay, so they're not built. They're not built as robots,
They're not machines.
But they are nurtured in some government facilities, nurseries, and then I'm guessing some robotic cybernetic chips are put in them to surveil us.
They're like robot spies, apparently.
Like robots.
Okay.
So we're talking about chickens. Pigeon cyborgs.
Probably the chickens too. To be honest.
Trace, he needs to come out to Sue and Henry's place. That's my mum and dad's, and see them live.
Babies.
From eggs to babies to adults, flying around, living their life with no chips in them whatsoever.
But while you're there, we can go into the shed where we build bionic llamas.
They're evil looking.
They are. They're terrible.
I don't think we're helping the situation.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Angela, hello.
Hey, how are you going?
Hey, Ange.
Hey, Ange.
Okay, who is it that's the conspiracy theorist?
So one of my best friends, actually, she's quite far-fetched sometimes with some of her stories.
How exciting.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was January, Perth. I live in Perth, and we had a lot of fires going on.
Yeah. Yep.
And she was trying to say, it's kind of funny how all the fires are like in the middle and they're pushing everyone towards the ocean. So like these fires are going to keep happening and then everyone's going to end up beside the ocean and have nowhere to go.
What do you mean?
Nowhere to go.
So the fires are pushing us to live by the ocean? Or
pretty much.
But
So
like
either,
none of us can afford to live by the ocean. So what happens?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
She's
Well, you know,
nowhere to
like-
go. What do you mean nowhere to go?
It's like conspiracy theory, like the government's trying to, kill off a lot of the population or whatever.
Yeah.
So by having all these fires just magically appear, they're pushing everyone.
In heavy bushland, that.
So it was mostly lightning strikes.
If you can imagine Perth being one of those metal fire pits from Bunnings.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so the fire's happening in the middle and we're all having to flee to the rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ones that can't flee.
For absolutely no purpose?
No,
Just to
we
survive.
lose some in the way.
So that's a great one. Is that where it ends with her, or
is there more?
Yeah. Pretty much. You either burn or drown, pretty much.
So, and when you have a friend like
What a
this, so
stretch.
we've heard from other people where it's family members, and so you're committed to them because they're family. But this is your friend. So when she starts saying this stuff, does it make you look at her differently, or you're like, oh God, I can't spend time with her, or I can't take her to a barbecue?
No, not really.
You
I
don't
just
care?
go, dude, that's a bit far-fetched. Like,
Yeah,
come
right.
on.
yeah, you can take her to a barbecue. She'll just be very far away from the barbecue.
That's right.
Near
That's
a cup
right.
of water.
Thanks, Ange. Tracy, hello.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Hi, good, Trace. Is there a conspiracy theorist in your life?
Oh, my God, yes. One of my best friends. It must be a best friend's moment.
yes.
My best friend is a clinical psychologist and she's supremely intelligent, but she's a complete nutbag. So we embrace her wholly in our group and accept her strange diversity.
Oh.
She's teaching us tolerance.
What does she believe? What does she believe?
She believes that Reese Witherspoon, Oprah, Cameron Diaz, anyone with a prominent Adam's apple is actually a man. That's some sort of government conspiracy cloning thing happening. She also believes some of the richest people in the world, like Trump and I don't know, I can't name any others. But,
Bezos, maybe, yep.
Yep,
Elon
absolutely.
Musk.
They are all part of an alien species called the reptilians.
Oh, the reptilians.
These are
we know the reptilians.
Absolutely. And, you know, stuff like the COVID vaccine, we're all just getting microchipped, and then it's going to be part of the New World Order in 2030 where we're all one world, and, you know, they're killing off all the stupid people in the meantime.
Oh, God, I'm in all sorts.
So, look, it just never ends. She sends me stuff constantly, and I just roll my eyes and go, yeah, whatever.
Tracy, okay, I have been around someone that like this, and the whole conversation is just about this, and you go down these rabbit holes, and it can take like hours because they don't want to stop talking about it because they want to try and convince you it's true. Is that what she does? Does she just go on and on about it?
She can, but we, as a group of friends now, know how to interrupt and redirect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
send
skill.
a
That's a
robot
great
pigeon
skill.
in.
It just gets too much. I listen for a little bit and placate her, but it just gets to a point we just have to change the subject.
And she legit sends you stuff. So she'll go, have a look at this website. Oh, my God.
What does she do? What does she do for a living?
She's a clinical psychologist. This is a supremely intelligent person.
Yeah, she is one of the most intelligent, amazing people that I know, but yes, she's a complete nutcase.
And she has patience?
Yeah.
But, like, what if they come to her and they've got some whacked out story and she goes, oh, yeah, you're right.
That's not right.
Look, it's good entertainment for us.
Yes.
Okay, but probably a bad idea for her clients. Okay, that is so funny, Tracy. I love that.
That is great.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hey, I'm Taylor Swift.
All right, time to give somebody 10 entries into Friday's draw, which is the last Takeoff to Tay-Tay giveaway.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Oh, no. Hi, Rochelle.
Good morning.
Hi,
Hi,
lady.
Rochelle. This is very exciting. Possibility of 10 entries in the draw to give away this prize on Friday.
Well, good luck to me.
Rochelle?
Yes, indeed, Rochelle.
Who would you like to win these tickets for?
I think I'd take my daughter.
Yeah,
Over to
okay.
Sydney.
Great. All right.
Let's get into it.
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to mix up a Taylor Swift lyric. You just have to tell us which song it's from, okay?
No worries.
Here
All right.
we go. Me, scars, others, the show gave places where the you.
What song's that from, Rochelle?
Let's go Bad Blood.
It is not Bad Blood. Thank you for playing,
Hi,
Rochelle.
Danielle. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, mate.
Danielle.
Right, Danielle.
This is your opportunity. Here's the line. Me, scars, others, the show gave places where the you.
What's that from?
Is it Midnight?
It is not
It
Midnight.
is at midnight. Great
Thanks,
song,
Danielle.
Midnight.
Nicole, hello.
Hello.
All right,
Hi,
here it
Nicole.
is. Same shaken up line. Me, scars, others, the show gave places where the you. What's that from?
Maybe Lover?
It's not Lover.
Lubba, lubba.
Thanks, Nicole.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hello.
All right,
All right,
Beck. Beck, you winning these tickets for you, Beck, or for someone else?
I've got two daughters and I have no idea the answer.
Oh, okay. too.
It might come to you.
Like, just
And-
go into
and-
a Taylor zone and listen to the
And
words.
failing that, just have a stab.
Me, scars, others, the show gave places where the you.
All right, Beck, give us a song.
21.
It's not
No.
21. Thanks
You
for
didn't know,
playing.
did you?
Zoe, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Zoe.
We've shaken up this lyric.
Here's your opportunity. This is the lyric. Me, scars, others, the show gave places where the you.
What's it from, Zoe?
Is it Cardigan?
It's not
No,
Cardigan.
it's not.
Cardigan. Alicia, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alicia.
Same line, Leash. Here we go. Me, scars, others. The show gave places where the you. What's that from?
Is it Willow?
Alicia. It absolutely is Willow.
It is Willow from the Evermore album. It's the Show Me the Places Where the Others Gave You the Scars.
Alicia, that means you've got 10 entries into Friday's draw to head to Sydney to see Tay-Tay.
Oh, thank you so much.
I know. If you win on Friday, if we call you and say, guess what, who's going to go with you?
I'm going to take my boyfriend. He's like a massive secret Swiftie.
Oh, it's a secret Swiftie.
So he doesn't tell anyone.
It's on the down low.
Yeah, but she was his top artist on Spotify, so I always give him
Okay,
a
that is so funny.
That's so funny,
Hey, Alicia,
Alicia.
what does he do for a living?
He's an exercise physiologist.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Sports guy knows all the gear.
Just in his room, in his bedroom, with
Doing
the
the
curtains
curry.
drawn, shaking it off.
Every shower, it's on repeat.
Oh, Friday. All right, Lex. Well, good luck on Friday, okay?
What's he doing in the shower then?
Sean, he's
What's he
cleaning
doing
himself in the shower.
What, for 20 minutes?
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.